By now, most motorists are already aware of the number coding scheme in Metro Manila meant to ease congestion. Still, a reminder of details of the coding scheme can be of help, especially for those who are coming to the Metro for the first time. This motoring forum discusses significant details of the coding scheme. For more than a decade now, the MMDA has been implementing various schemes to reduce the number of vehicles on the road and to ease congestion. Remember the odd-even scheme? This and other variations have been tried and discarded over the years. The latest iteration, implemented starting in August 15, 2023, is the so-called Expansion Number Coding Scheme. In essence, this is the UVVRP, or Unified Vehicle Volume Reduction Program, that Metro Manila motorists have grown familiar with, which restricts the use of vehicles on identified thoroughfares on weekdays depending on the last digit of their license plates. By now, motorists in Metro Manila already know which day of the week their vehicles are restricted. License plates or conduction stickers for those without them, ending with 1 or 2 Monday, 3 or 4 Tuesday, 5 or 6 Wednesday, 7 or 8 Thursday, 9 or 0 Friday. In the current iteration of the UVVRP, coding hours are 7 to 10 in the morning and 5 to 8 in the afternoon and evening. Number coding mainly covers private vehicles. The MMDA lists the type of vehicles that are not covered by the coding scheme, and these are public utility vehicles, Transport Network Vehicle Services or TNVS, motorcycles, garbage, fuel, and fire trucks, marked government vehicles and marked media vehicles, motor vehicles carrying essential or perishable goods, doctors with valid and updated PRC licenses, and electrical and hybrid vehicles with legitimate LTO certification and special EV and hybrid vehicle plates. The MMDA lists the following thoroughfares where they primarily are tasked to enforce coding hours: EDSA, C5, Recto Avenue, Quirino Avenue, Araneta Avenue, C6, Ross Boulevard, Taft Avenue, Shaw Boulevard, Ortigas Avenue, Magsaysay Boulevard, Aurora Boulevard, Quezon Avenue, Bonifacio Avenue, Rizal Avenue, Del Pan, Marcos Highway. Tollways are not covered by coding, as well as other roads leading to the airport. These include the following: NAIA Expressway, Skyway System, South Luzon Expressway, Domestic Road, Ninoy Aquino Avenue, Mia Road, parts of Airport Road, some parts of Buendia, and tollway extensions. Motorists need to be aware that the 17 local government units making up Metro Manila also enforce their own number coding policies on roads and streets in respective jurisdictions. Mainly, the LGUs use the same restricted and window hours as set by the MMDA, but with their own exemptions and specific coverage. Makati has most restrictive coding policies, restricting private vehicles from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. with no window hours. However, it exempts vehicles with drivers or passengers who are senior Makati citizens. Also exempted are vehicles on official function or with medical emergencies. San Juan also practices a 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. coding scheme. In the opposite end, Muntinlupa does not have a city-wide coding scheme. Coding is only implemented on 2 thoroughfares: Ayala-Alabang National Road, Ayala-Alabang Zapote Road, Corner Buen Camino, and North Gate. The same goes for Taguig, which only implements coding on national roads within its boundaries, including the East Service Road and Manuel L. Quezon Avenue. Marikina City does not implement a number coding scheme. However, the MMDA restricts coded vehicles on portions of Marcos Highway in the city, specifically from areas near the Santa Lucia East Mall and the Ayala Malls Feliz. Quezon City, Pasig, Parañaque, and Mandaluyong hew closely to the MMDA's UVVRP policies, implementing the same coding and window hours on streets in respective jurisdictions. Aside from the roads already mentioned, as Domestic Road, Ninoy Aquino Avenue, Mia Road, parts of Airport Road, and parts of Buendia, Pasay City also implements the MMDA coding and window hours. Caloocan City observes the MMDA window and coding hours. However, the busy Samson Road does not have window hours. Valenzuela City also implements the MMDA coding and window hours, but mainly on the following roads: MacArthur Highway, Maysan, Paso de Blas, Bagbagin Road, Karuhatan, General T. De Leon Road, Governor I. Santiago Road, Malintato Tatawid, Mindanao Avenue or Barangay Ugong, East and West and Lex Service Road, T. Santiago Road, Sapambacao, Lawang Bato, Punturin, Bingay Road. Motorists must also be aware the number coding scheme is now being implemented in a few cities outside of Metro Manila now suffering from severe traffic congestion. These include Baguio, Cabanatuan, and Dagupan. It's a good idea to make it a habit to ask oneself where a vehicle is subject to coding or restrictions before starting out on the road. Traffic congestion continues to worsen even with a coding scheme in place, although arguably it could be worse without it. But at the end of the day, other solutions need to be studied and implemented. That's our Motoring Forum this week, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.